Hey everybody, it's me, equeen. I'm here back with another video for y'all today. Okay, so today in this video, I thought we'd talk about the signs of the times. I thought that we would talk about the age that we're in, which is slowly showing its obvious sign, the age of Aquarius. Okay, so this video I'm going to be talking about the age of Aquarius, what can be expected from this age and everything like that. All right, so y'all know I like to jump into stuff. Okay, so let's begin. So the age of Aquarius, it rules. Aquarius as itself rules technology, communication, etc. like that. Also, with the age of Aquarius, you could be expecting more levels of higher consciousness, the rise of consciousness, if that makes any sense. Kind of like how, like, you know how in church where the Bible it states that people would be caught up in the air. Well, it's really a symbolism for people being caught up in consciousness. All right, if that makes any sense to y'all. Okay, so we have different levels of consciousness, and so Aquarius is more like where it rules each dimension, each conscious level, if that makes any sense to you. Okay, so Aquarius is also about breaking rules, breaking barriers, not following the rules, and being about its own individuality. All right, that's another thing that's important with this age. It's not gonna be as harsh as the Pisces age was. You know, it's more like free thinkers, free spirited, you know, people would think for themselves. So, what will be taking place in this age for the next 2,000 some odd years is first off, okay, so you're going to have higher levels of consciousness. That's Aquarius rules that. Breaking rules, I already talked about that, going against the status quo, not doing what everybody else is doing, not trying to be like everybody else. You're going to have more people come in out of groups instead of trying to be in a group. You're going to have more people being individuals instead of trying to be in a clique or trying to be in a group, per se. Okay? Then next you have development of consciousness. So each person, they're going to emerge in consciousness. They're going to ascend. The ascending of consciousness. Okay, so they're going to rise up. Rise up consciously. This looks like, okay, the rise of the unconscious, the subconscious, and the conscious. All are going to rise up. Okay, and be caught up to the next dimension and the next dimension and the next dimension. If that makes any sense. Okay, so, and you're going to be, things are going to not take as long to manifest as well. They're going to manifest very quickly. Just as soon as you think it or speak it, it'll manifest. Probably within 24 hours. Okay, maybe less than that. So you're going to, this is the time, the age of Aquarius is the time where each individual becomes one with the universe. and still maintain their individuality as well, if that makes any sense. So things are going to be constantly at our fingertips. Just as soon as we think it, we're going to have it, because this is the age of Aquarius. No barriers. No barriers. So there's really not going to be a lot of wait time between what you visualize in your third eye and what you see in the material plane. That makes any sense to y'all. Okay? I'm gonna hear chiz, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So also, what else is gonna happen is people are not gonna, a lot of people that are consciously aware, that are third eye awakened, that are spiritually awakened, they're not gonna consider lack. Lack is not gonna be a part of their life. Lack is not gonna be a part of their consciousness. Okay? So, they're not gonna be talking about, oh, how bad it is, or how expensive things are, or how it's hard to get by, because lack is not even gonna be a part of their life at all. Okay? So that's another thing that's coming with this age of Aquarius. Okay? All right. And then you're going to have both the spiritual and the material world merge together as one. They're going to merge together when they're going to be simultaneously working in harmony with one another. Okay? And this goes back to, like I said, about the manifesting thing, about as soon as you think it, there it is, So it's gonna merge as one. It's just gonna make things a lot more easier to get to grasp. You're gonna have, it's gonna be just like understanding and wisdom all merging together in one with the material realm. Okay, so this is and also I think, because Aquarius is an air sign, and we have Saturn in the sign of Capricorn for the next 2.5 years. This is definitely, it's a good alignment for both the spiritual, the airy, Aquarius, and the practical, the physical world merging together, working together. Okay? So that is going to be something that I'm looking forward to already, about time, for the spiritual and the material world to work together as one, work as harmony, where things can flow faster. Because in the spiritual dimension, everything is already done. There's no time, no wait time. As soon as you just think it, and there it is. So that's where it is, like, we're going to have the spiritual dimension assisting the material world. Okay, so that's going to be happening. And then there is going to be individuals who become one, universal, but they'll still remain their individuality, because Aquarius is about individuality. But they'll be working with the collective consciousness on a universal level as well. So, like, they'll come to, what this looks like is a whole bunch of people that are spiritually awakened, they're going to come together, but not physically, but on a conscious, collective level. Because Aquarius rules the consciousness. It rules the dimensions of consciousness, the rise of consciousness, the fall of consciousness. Aquarius rules the conscious, okay? That's why in astrology, when they talk about a person that's an Aquarius, they're always in their head, which means they're always in their intellect. Where's the level of intellect and consciousness? Okay, the different levels you can go to consciously. Okay, so a lot of people are going to be caught up consciously or raptured up consciously, mentally. They're going to be wrapped up mentally. All is mental. Okay, so this is what the age of Aquarius is bringing and revealing and unfolding before us. Okay, and then then it talks about how people are going to lose their identity, that we're going to lose our identity for the good of the whole. But that doesn't mean that you're going to get robbed. Your identity is going to get robbed and used and abused. That's not what it's saying. You gotta understand it. But that's not going to be like, oh, my name is such and such, and I live at such and such. No, everybody's going to come together as a collective. Unconscious, subconscious, conscious. The collective for the greater good of the whole, the greater good of humanity. If that makes any sense. Okay. All right. So what else? And then but however you're individually on a spiritual level, you'll keep your identity individually on a spiritual means. That's what it talks about, intact with you. So you're gonna basically you're gonna come together collectively, use your identity as an individual on the material plane, but you're gonna keep your individual identity on this spiritual plane while still coming together. Sorry, y'all. Coming together as a collective whole. Okay. So then it talks about. Okay, so then also with the age of Aquarius, it's going to be the merging of the masculine and feminine energy merging together as a one with within each of us. Each of us as a person, we're going to have our masculine and feminine energy merged together. And so be able to, get things done, get divine information and revelation about it, or feminine, start new projects and everything like that, and masculine and feminine are going to work together. All right, it's going to work together. A lot of people has been saying or getting on YouTube talking about the masculine and feminine energy. They need to come together, or the feminine energy has been dogged out, or the masculine energy has been dogged out. But no, this time with the age of Aquarius, the masculine and feminine energies are merging together as one in each person. Okay, the law of gender. And this is going to be like the union, the sacred marriage. Okay, within each of us. So you're going to have both your left and right brain are going to be working together. Your left being your masculine, your right being your feminine. They're going to merge together as one. Then also, that also means that the conscious and the unconscious mind are going to merge together as one as well. So what this looks like, you're probably going to remember more of your dreams. If you have past life, you probably see more of your past life progression. And what else? How else can I explain this to y'all? Your intellect and your intuition are going to be in harmony with each other. There's not going to be no more I think it's going to happen this way, but I feel it's going to happen this way. It's going to be simultaneously in agreement. Okay? So, you know, what you think and feel is going to be simultaneously linked together with this age. I'm loving this. Okay? Look at my notes. Okay. Okay. So, okay. The age of Aquarius, is going to be more spiritual than religious. Okay? So more people are going to be more spiritual on their spiritual path. They're going to be discovering the power that's within them instead of following a whole bunch of religious rules and rituals and everything like that don't make really any sense to anybody anymore. Okay? So they're going to be guided by their inner god or their inner goddess in them. If that makes any sense. And so Aquarius is all about individuality, forward movement, because it's ruled for the material in the spiritual plane working together. It's ruled by both Saturn and Uranus. And Uranus is about forward movement. Saturn is about the material structures, setting up the stuff like that. But Uranus, which is currently ruling over Aquarius or took over Aquarius, is about forward movement, forward thinking, forward progression. And so we're going to be progressing very quickly as a collective and as individual spirits. Okay? We're going to be collecting, we are going to be, sorry y'all, we're going to be progressing both on the spiritual and physical plane simultaneously. Okay, so this is what this age is about though. And I read somewhere on the internet that we have been in this age since November 11th of 2012. I have to double check that. But yeah, anyways, so that is what we can be expecting with this age that we're in, Aquarius. And I wanted to actually give you this video a couple days ago, but I was feeling under the weather. So I thought since I felt good today, and today is 1/11, why not? A good day, right? All right. Anyways, y'all, I have an email. I also have a website that I'm going to be linking below in the description box. So check out my website, email me if you have any questions or anything like that. I'll be more than happy to answer them for ya. All right. So till next time, y'all. Bye.